Alright, let's see if we can get us a dub. God damn it.
YouTube does notify people when we upload, so make sure you hit the bell so that you get notified. Anyway, guys, we got a dope episode for you today. It's all about autos. A lot of people love autos, so we're dropping that auto stuff for you. And a popular question is, how much do auto plants yield? Nowadays, auto flowering plants win over many growers thanks to their rapid growing times and their compact size. If you're about to grow autos for the first time, you're probably thinking about what to expect when harvest time rolls around. So in today's episode, we're going to go through the kind of yields that you can expect from an autoflower run and the pot size and lighting, and why those two things play a crucial role in your end product. Because if you've never grown autos before, you may be wondering what to expect. You're probably aware of their key traits such as impressive speed and hardy genetics, but some growers say that their small yields are worth the time. However, modern auto
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
And all kind of people bringing out some of the best classic and antique cars you'll ever see in your life. This video right here is just a sneak peek of just what Rick Ross has to offer, which is only a itty-bitty portion of what will be displayed this coming Saturday. Check it out.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this off to Etienne. 2 yards on the pickup there. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
I wanted y'all to see I just got the interior done. This right here, your mama being
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Lawrence eluding the pressure right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. A good game there on 1st down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout, always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got room. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 17-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had the play diagnosed perfectly there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it
That
can't
was
come
good shit.
later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting on field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First in place. And I take my shot from bit.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. A first down and more. Etienne.
Good shit.
All the way down to the 41-yard line.
Good shit.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That's a nice run right there.
You gotta stop him. Damn, I ain't blazed my spliff back up. I'm fucking up.
But if you're running the football, at
Oh,
least you
some
know where
bullshit.
the run is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Then we'll start setting our speaker rings in place. We'll have to trim it up just to get it how we want it. Once we do that,
And they'll run here with Etienne. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to figure out how I was going to finish with everything. And I was thinking about putting another speaker machine, just a small, just to connect these two.
On second and 12, Lawrence.
I think about the easy way and another way of going about it.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Okay, let me cut this out and then I'll transfer it over to wood. But I'm not going to show you the process. I'm just going to finish it up like I did this here. Then I cut it on.
Can we get some pressure?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I got a letter from the government. Platform. Now you can see it's pretty much too big for it. So
Defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Bottom of the speaker ring sits somewhere close to the bottom. As you can remember, I got this speaker here inside of this. Just make it clear.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Where's the fucking blitz at?
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
You want to make sure you got enough room.
I got a pitch, goddammit.
Remove the insert that you can access the speaker.
All right, you ready? We ready.
Sit down inside of it.
Can we hold them? Hold them to 3, if not, turn this motherfucker over.
Round over.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It looks like it's still done. So they get
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
All right, one more play. Hold him one more time, fellas.
To their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
This over. I cut this inside out and transfer it over to this MDL. Put it out on MDL.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now we're doing the same shape. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit smaller, but I'm going to try to mimic it. Okay. It's big, yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Same with the same shape. So we put this out with the jigsaw.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
I'm trying to give these motherfuckers no extra momentum.
Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of
Come on now.
So we'll reach halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach in our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This I put the body fill on it. I sanded it down some. Then I came back with some 1-part glaze and put the feather engine on that. On the backside, I just hit it with the D8. And she didn't really have to be smooth, but I went on and did it. Now I'm gonna box this in. The LED, well, not the LED, but the plexiglass.
Fuck.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start the third quarter here. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Make up for it. Make up for it.
They'll try the left side.
All right, they're keying in on our run now, fellas.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays.
Don't want to put the game in the hands of my QB, but we might have to.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
Good shit.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
Yeah, good tackle, baby.
It almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming down and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
There we go.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Ah.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll run on first down.
Ooh.
And he went backwards.
Ooh, they gave it to us. We blew the opportunity.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half.
All right, let's get a little bit more creative, fellas.
He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
Oh, good looking out. Damn, his DB's terrible. Damn. All right.
To make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
We got lucky on that, fellas.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
And the contact
Good dude.
time there, and
Good
now
D.
fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it
I'll
after
take
3
3 off the
plays.
turnover.
I
Fuck
have to
it.
admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this
For
one looks
real.
good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will
Jack
extend
that
their
off,
lead
fellas.
here to 17.
Let's play some D.
Bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here's everything glued in place.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
It's a pass.
That's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he almost gets this taken down about a yard shy. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
Being chased out left.
Ah, pass interference too.
Good footwork at the
Damn.
and all the way
It's
down
on
to
me.
the 29.
Illegal contact. Damn.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Good play. Knock the blades up another one, baby. Power up.
I was gonna cut it off right here with a crease at, but once I started looking at it, I think it looked better if I just bring overlap on the backside.
A handoff for Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every
4
play
too
call,
many.
you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
I ain't gotta worry about getting that glue up inside of that. I like to throw it halfway. Then I still strain.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right.
Why you let him do that to you, fellas?
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have
That
cut it
was
back
terrible,
to the
D.
score.
You saw it.
Well, they had
Hell
their
is you
chances in
doing?
the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6 is it astronomical or no?
It can be
For
at
sure.
times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment.
All right, I gotta handle my business.
Getting it done.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Once I finish in the face, you make a statement. Any areas that I feel like that'll come up.
All we gotta do is do what we do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted
Can't
the other
stop us.
direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small
They really
lead.
can't stop
This
us.
is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Like this here, I don't got a fiberglass that, because it's wood.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. It's Barton. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And again this time to the tailback.
Good dude.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Can we catch him slipping? They slipping.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Able to hit his target.
They wasn't slipping.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
Good catch, baby.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this would have
I fucked that up.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Finish this one here. We'll bring the other come inside, cut it out. So I have all both of them cut out.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Barton.
I took
They
that.
get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Ooh, good D, good D.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Just keep doing it until you get all your pieces laid.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Motherfucker.
And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's
All right, play some D.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out to the 24.
I'm going to put some body filler in those areas. Also up here, I might as well just wipe this whole spot here. Maybe here.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
Bring that beat back.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Okay, they tired. They're getting tired, baby.
And continue to
Let's
do
use
so.
that to our advantage.
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
There we go. That's the openers cut out. And I'm going to take my cutoff wheel.
Lawrence will throw.
There we go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
That's what we needed, baby.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
On 1st down, Barton fights through, and now a crease.
Okay, then.
Right,
Oh, you motherfucker.
Very nice game.
Dang.
7 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for.
Good effort, though.
Lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in.
All right, that should do it for us. That should.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
I guess we
Cowboys
need a little
look
bit
like
more
they're
seasoning
ready
on
to end
that.
their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have the nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Tighten up, fellas.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Sander with the 80 grit on the D8. Now it takes the 5 minutes filler to make this transition from the 5 minutes to the D and the extra double a lot smoother.
Let's see if I can get this off.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
Good shit. Good shit.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
All right, fellas, don't let up.
Also, I got to cut this section here.
Don't let up, no.
Set it up, yeah.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On play action, Lawrence.
What's up, babe?
Just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately,
All right, we needed that. Almost blew it when the wife came down talking to me. Don't hurt my ninja. All right.
Smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total.
Yeah, go on, take a chill, homie.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Good shit. A little too anxious.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown.
Okay.
Cowboys.
That's how they be doing us.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Might as well. Let's start with real magic. That's the whole
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So I'm going to put a magnet. I'm going to put 4 on it. 1 on each corner.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
This how I did my magnet too. First I drilled a hole on my insert. Then I took a brush with some paint, bumped around my circle. Then I took my insert and pressed it down where it needed.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, I overshot the enter. Easy gift.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Since the hole's drilled, we'll start blocking it now. I got a flat block and a round block.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
So I'm going to square it up. And I could use 180, but I'm going to use 80 since I'm a priming again.
Now Lawrence.
The priming, I'm working 80 stretches.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Let me remove some more so I can show you.
On first down, Lawrence. Connection made with Chenault. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
This is right here, pretty smooth. So I can bring this down some more. I got plenty of prime on it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
It's a big dark area down close.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, baby.
This will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
When I get to the edges, I'm going to do it by hand. I'm just going to take some sandpaper and sand it by hand. So I'm going to square it up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark.
If we can just keep that up, keep that motherfucking energy, baby.
So for Dallas, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
What's the primer? I think I put, I know it was 2 coats of primer. Some areas it was 3. Now it's time to put my texture. I'll be using this truck bed liner for my texture. It's clear. You can use black if you want to, but I've been using clear lately. It's been working out well for me. I'm just gonna mix it on. Here's the texture. It's dry to the touch now, but I was trying to let it dry a little bit longer because I gotta flip it over. I'm gonna spray this backside. Also, these pieces here, I'm gonna spray the backside on. I'm gonna be spraying a sealer first. It's an orange sealer. I got it right here. It's my Uricam. It come close to the color that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Inferno Orange by Chevy. It's the interior color of a 2007 Camaro. And I'm using this sealer just so I won't use this many coats of the extra color.
You gotta pull that off. That's it. Holla back. Check with me on the next one. Fuck with me on some duty or something. Appreciate the eyes.